Welcome to Rauta. This video is done in commercial collaboration with our sponsor, Steelfest. Welcome to Rauta, and this time it's all about melodic, modern thrash metal. What we have here is Disquiet from Netherlands with the third album in the making. Now, since my physical copies are in Finland and here I'm in Spain, I don't have the copy to unbox you. You just have to bear with me with this one. Now, this is quite an old band, given that this is only 3 albums out. Founded in 2000s, the first album was out as late as 2011, and 5 years later, the second album. What happened? Because of the band hasn't had that much activity, only a few singles were released before this album in 2022 called Instigate to Annihilate. And this is an interesting album and not necessarily in good ways. This comes out as, starts the album with kind of aggressive, punchy thrash metal with somewhat melodic approach, and I'm like, yes, this is nailing it. Good production, solid vocals, and everything is like, boom, nailing it. But on the way I go with the album, I'm like, why? Why on earth there, first of all, too many featured artists? That wouldn't hurt unless the band was really going off-road. For example, the last track and the one track in the middle, it has like female vocals where it's just going totally different directions. I don't know if they were going to go all ginger or more, say, Gojira ways, but definitely going away from the thrash metal, which is definitely the forte with the band. I mean, they have punchy riffs, they have good production, and they have the vocals, which is right there. Now, when they start called more like Eurovision, the song contest ways, it gets all like a little bit why. If it's because they're flirting with kind of a mainstream audience. Yes, we have female vocals too. We have clean ones. We have growly parts. We have everything. In my opinion, the biggest flaw with this album is they're trying to sound way too much metalcore here and there. Whereas the main forte, like I said, the main dish, potatoes and steak, it's with the thrash metal parts. And those are actually pretty good. Now, if I would be doing this album, like reworking it, I would just remove all the metalcore parts from this album and especially say bye-bye to those skilled and talented vocalists, but they don't fit here. So it's almost like kind of annoying how they are trying to destroy the album from that perspective. Then again, if you really like that department more than these thrash metal parts, you're out of luck because they don't represent majority here. All in all, this is very, very imbalanced albums in so many ways. First of all, there are lots of those good trashier songs, but too much that stuff that doesn't really belong here. And it makes this album sound like a weird mismatch. Like, some parts are really good and some parts are like, why? Like I said, those vocalists are good, but they're not helping this album to become a very enjoyable thing. So overall, it's just rubbing me the wrong way. And maybe the problem is with me, but I would just remove these different parts and make it as like a totally different side project kind of things. Hard to recommend this because it's just way too weird for, being this album full of ideas, good or whatever. But at least it has its moments, so maybe you decide to give your listen by yourself. So at least it's quite a lengthy enough an album, and there's a lot of things to, give you things to play with, things to enjoy, and maybe even disappoint with. So there it is, already out. So check it out from your favorite streaming services or go for the physical product or choose to ignore, up to you. And as always, looking forward to your comments about the album. What is best for you with this one? What is the worst? Let me know. See ya. Bye bye.